All right, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in here. We got some good stuff to cover today. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. On Queen Bee's News, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with me. With that being said, y'all, I'm not even finna hold y'all. We finna get right into it. Isn't it funny, y'all, that for decades, the Democrat Party pretty much told the Black Americans that they were the one? Well, that lie is starting to fall apart. More and more Americans are waking up to the BS. You would think after November 5th, that stamped a print stating the American people are tired of the lies. But no, these bimbos continue to show every community, whether black, white, Hispanic, whatever you want to call it, why we did what we did on November 5th. These very people are supporting illegal immigrants, y'all. The ones that have took the jobs, the Medicaid, the food, anything that you can think of, and they are still bagging these very people up. Not only that, ICE agents now have to deal with paid actors and actors, protest activists out here showing their tail trying to block what Trump and his administration said they were going to do. Meanwhile, we sit back and we're watching this reality in real time, not on fake news, but what actually is taking place. How many executive orders have Trump signed? How many have went into law? We're still waiting on the one big beautiful bill. Of course, they got to negotiate. There's some things in there that people approve of and people don't approve of. So that's going to take some time or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got people, and we're going to touch on that, flying to Ukraine, y'all, on taxpayers' dollars. Okay? We're going to get into that. That's a whole nother reaction. That is crazy. We have everybody doing, Trump is doing exactly what he said he was going to do in these campaigns. And believe it or not, through the midst of him signing executive orders and doing exactly what he's saying he's going to do, the cabinet pick that he picked, a lot of them are stepping up to the plate. So I got to give the ones who are doing and staying to what Trump's vision was, shout out to them. But baby, the rest of them need to get in line. Midterms are coming up, and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. We have put you in places to do exactly what you need to do, and some of them ain't doing it. Some of them are not delivering it. And baby, right is right and wrong is wrong. And when you're wrong, we calling you out because we the people are watching. We want answers. And y'all ain't got too much longer. So with that being said, y'all, I'm just happy that America's waking up and a lot of people are coming to the light and seeking the truth. Because at the end of the day, that is what it's all about. So with that being said, y'all, I ain't even finna hold y'all here any too much longer, but we finna dive into the first video coming from CC on X. Black voters are rejecting Biden. Democrats lied to us. Let's dive into the video, y'all. Let's go.
I am afraid. I don't want them there. Take them someplace else or send them back to Venezuela. I don't care where they go. This is wrong. You got 73% of the people homeless in this city are black people. What have you done for them? What are you doing for the thousands of black children who are not in school? Nothing.
We have citizens in this city that have been on the waiting list for affordable housing for years, and migrants have been bumped in front of them.
Look how much African American communities have suffered under Democratic control.
This is an attack on the black community by the Democratic Party.
I am afraid. I don't want them there. Take them someplace else or send them back to Venezuela. I don't care where they go. This is wrong. You got 73% of the people homeless in this city are black people.
Okay, y'all. So pretty much black voters are wanting to know where our homes, where our schools, where our jobs at. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people actually are all for Trump's policies compared favorably by many. A lot of us sit here and say, you know, to ask them, do y'all regret voting for the hell to the motherfucking now? Nobody regrets. Not a true Trump supporter. MAGA. We don't. We voted for this. And we want exactly everything that he is doing right now to be done. Bottom line. That is the bottom line of everything. So you see, these people are sick and tired of being sick and freaking tired. We finna keep this thing going, y'all. Hang tight. Democrats weaponizing the black community again as a cover up for their election fraud. Here's evidence that they claim is false. Coming straight from Don the Misfit, y'all, on X. Let's dive into the video.
Well, well, well. We have Democrats weaponizing the black community yet again. They got caught up in a massive election fraud scandal in the 2020 election for Trump. And they're trying to gaslight the situation as if the Republican Party or Trump is trying to suppress the black vote. Now, that can't possibly be true, because check out what Maxine Waters had to say about black people supporting Trump.
And for those black young men who think somehow they can align themselves with Trump, not only are they terribly mistaken, any of them showing their face, I will never, ever forgive them for undermining the possibility to help their own people and their own communities.
What we just heard there sounds a lot more like voter suppression than Donald Trump rightfully winning the election and proving that he did.
This man could end up winning again, and this country would go backwards. The divisiveness that this deplorable human being has caused, the confrontations, the dog whistling to the right wing, the white supremacists, the KKK, and their...
And let me go ahead and remind you, Democrats, Maxine Waters, the white supremacist movement, the KKK movement, they belong to the Democrat Party.
Yo.
Stop using black people. Stop manipulating them to give votes. You guys lost fair and square. You knew it. So you cheated. You cheated in a massive scale because you had to, because Trump demolished you. This is not about voter suppression. This is about you cheating. And that's all it's about.
I'm figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
But Biden couldn't help himself. Democrats can't help themselves because they're the parties of suppressing people, oppression, and racism. Because why are the black people complaining in their communities and they keep voting for Democrats and wanting to blame other people? Think about that.
Facts. Something to think about. How do y'all feel that politicians only show up when it's time for election season, y'all? Y'all know midterms is coming up. And where are the lies in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, people are starting to realize enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, they lying so much that they're believing that their lies is the truth. And it's crazy because in the midst of all this chaos that's going on or whatever, people are literally waking up. Some of them like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I rolled this long with these type of policies in place that don't even line up with them. I'm just showing y'all why people are waking up and why the hell they are either choosing to go Republican or choosing to be independent. Let's get into it, y'all. Let me keep it going. Okay, because I said I wasn't going to keep y'all here all day. Coming straight from Wall Street Apes on X, y'all. The black vote knows they're being replaced. Chicago residents during the DNC exposed the truth about Democrats' open border policies in their community. Of course, y'all know this Chicago turning red and all this. There's been a lot of stuff dealing with Brandon Dumb Johnson down there. He's now being investigated. Thank God. We already know, you know what I'm saying, what's been taking place, and a lot of people are fed up. And the thing is, you have to start from ground up, y'all. Like mayors matter. All of these people that are in place that we actually put in place, y'all have to be paying attention to. Because again, it starts from the bottom on up to the top. Who you picking and selecting. Midterms is definitely coming, y'all. So choose wisely. Take notes, research, do it yourself. Don't take it from me. Don't take it from the videos. You got to find it for yourself. You have to seek the truth for yourself. It's on you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the video, y'all. Let's get it.
It's deliberate. The Democratic Party realizes that the black vote is dwindling because the Democratic Party has not delivered for the black community. And they realize that. So what do? They open up these borders and they let people come from around the world come into this country. They're paying no rent. Their food is being provided for. They don't even make their beds. They have a maid to go and make their beds every day. We don't want them in our community. Let them go back to where they came from. Because it's my position that if you have a problem with your country, then you stay and you make it better by fighting that government, making your government do what it needs to do by its people, because that's what we do in this country. That's what I've been doing all of my life. I don't have any place to run to. America is my home. It's my country. We built it.
She couldn't have said this any better, y'all. She couldn't say this any better. And the crazy thing is Trump is doing just that. Even Elon Musk and the Doge team was gutting the government piece by piece and things like that. And granted, Elon stated that he ain't really rolling with the one big bill like that due to what's going on, you know, in the whole entire situation. He's saying like, you know, it's a waste of time, this, that, and the other. But y'all be careful, because y'all know how the fake news tries to spin and make it to what something it ain't and make it to something it is. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you know, that's where they like division. Y'all got to keep that in mind. Elon is titled to his opinion, whether we like his opinion or not. You know what I'm saying? He's entitled to that opinion. But the media gonna try to spin it and say, oh, Elon is going against, you know, Trump administration and all this other type of stuff. Y'all got to be careful with that and where you get your resources and things from. But she said it best. And for the bimbos who hate this country so much, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can go. Y'all can leave. As for the other ones who actually love our country and actually love what the president is doing, we gon' stick the ish out, because regardless of the situation, y'all, when we voted for our rights and for our voice to be heard. And we voted for the person in place to do that, which is Trump and his administration. If anybody can get some stuff done and y'all ain't seen it by now, it's definitely your boy Trump. Let's keep it moving. All right. The black support for Donald Trump is going through the roof and reaching absolutely unprecedented levels. With that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and dive into the video.
Yeah, Trump invited to the barbecue. He a felon now. He got shot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Trump with us, man. All Trump got to do now is drop a diss record against Biden and it's up. Yeah.
Oh, my God, y'all. Facts. And the crazy thing about it, y'all, is before the election happened, or whatnot, I dropped a video on black, you know, that was actually going to be voting for Trump and why. And when I tell you that comment section, like spiral, like people are, oh, ain't nobody, oh, it ain't blacks for Trump and all that other type of stuff. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what anybody say. This election right here, everybody and their mama was watching, okay? Especially the ones with common sense, because we are not about to sit here and play with y'all. No more. You see all this stuff going on with them trying to say that you don't have to have voter ID and all that, but you can have voter ID you got to have ID for everything, even passport when you're trying to leave out of the state and stuff like that. Y'all know why they doing that. Y'all know why Trump is going in there, because fair is fair, baby. We want a fair win. We ain't got time to be playing no more games with y'all. And a lot of these folks caught that. You know what I'm saying? Back then. And we ain't going for it no more. Let's keep it moving. And see, they thought that by them doing certain things as putting the 34 felonies, which is BS. And I can't wait till we get into that and get that cleared up and stuff like that. But they were paying attention when they tried to take Trump out on stage. And then it's the saying of CNN, he did how many rallies, and CNN just wanted to record that one. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on now. It's out there for you to see. You take what you want to do with it. You do what you want to do with the information that you get. It's free. Just be careful on how you research, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. All right. Black voters have already walked away from the party. Groceries, gas, trainees, and illegals. Those issues drove them to vote for Trump. Okay. So these are just some of the reasons why the black communities have been waking up, and the reason why Trump had a red landslide of beating Kamala Till out the waters. Okay. Let's get into it. Don't y'all forget that. Let's go.
Wow. Kamala. Comrade Kamala Harris. Y'all get this video out to that campaign over there to the left. You won't believe what I'm doing right now, Kamala. I'm actually doing real American work. Some you wouldn't know nothing about. Some you don't identify with when it comes to us American patriotic citizens here in the great USA, this country that we built strong on. Some you wouldn't know nothing about because you so out of touch. Since you identify with us, I'm pretty sure you live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, give me a fucking break. You don't know nothing about what we do out here. See, like I told my patrons out there, now they so desperate, they want to bring Eminem, all these people now, Beyonce, man, who gives a flying fuck? I'm going to tell you what I do care about. The Bible says in Matthew 18 and 20, God says that where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, God is in the midst. You know what else I stand on, Comrade Camilla? The Bible says in Psalms 84 and 10, I'd rather stand with God, because God got his hands on this man, than rather stand for a party that's going against everything that God says when it comes to boys transgendering into women. Give me a break. You don't identify with us, comrade.
Where are the lies, y'all? Where are the lies at? So many people are waking up, y'all. We live through inflation. We live through high gas prices. We live through these people, very people saying that they going to cut this down and cut that down and all the above. And all they did was just raise everything. Then y'all bring celebrities on stage twerking and doing all this as if we just stupid. As if that was going to catch y'all to win. Well, I'll never forget that. I couldn't even watch what the hell was going on. Seriously, because I was like, y'all really think these folks is just this low? That y'all sit here and spend all this money that pretty much got Kamala in debt or whatnot, and think that people is literally going to vote for this type of stuff. Like, come on. Wake up, y'all. The ones who are sleeping, wake up. They do not give a damn about y'all. The only thing they care about is corruption and their pockets staying fat. Literally. They don't care about this country. They don't care about y'all. Let's see if that thing gets away, y'all, because I told y'all I wasn't keeping y'all here long. All right. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in and kicking it with your girl. Make sure y'all put your thoughts in the comment section. Let's talk about it, y'all, because again, a lot of people are waking up to the BS. And it took some time. It really did. And it's still going to take more time, y'all. And again, the reality is some people are just going to be stuck in their ways. Some people are going to vote Democrat. You know what I'm saying? But the beautiful part about everything, and when I do create these videos, is someone somewhere is looking for that why, like I was. Y'all, it was so crazy because Facebook literally reminded me of my libtard liberal days. I was supporting Black Lives Matter. I was supporting, like, you know, just all of this BS. And I'm looking back and I'm like, dang, Facebook got a way of goddamn reminding you of who you was. But I am so glad I am who I am today. I am so glad that the knowledge that I carry, the wisdom that I carry by being on this journey, not just for myself, y'all, but for y'all too. Because y'all had a huge part of where I'm at today. And a lot of people say, I remember you from when you was doing music reaction, all the political, and I'm following you and I've seen the growth, and I appreciate that. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. I'm not perfect. I'm going to make some mistakes. I do not know every freaking thing. Hell, every day I'm learning something. Every day I am not always right. And I'm okay with that because I have you all to come in and check me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Okay? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. All right, so again, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support. To all my new subscribers, welcome, 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 baby. Y'all consider family. Once you hit that button, y'all consider family. I'm going to tell y'all right now, we're going to laugh, cry, argue, agree, disagree, all of the above. But at the end of the day, we're going to come together because we family. Y'all may not agree with me on some days, and that's okay. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a better person today with a little bit more knowledge than I had back then. So I'm all for truth, baby. I'm all for right and wrong. So that being said, y'all, we're going to dive into the last video. I'm not going to hold y'all up too much longer. Let's get into it. Coming straight from LD Basler, y'all, on X. Going back 16 years to the beginning of Barack Obama, Democrats have pandered, promised, and yet have done absolutely nothing for the black community. Let's dive into the video, y'all. I want to know y'all thoughts. Let's go.
Black men are not political infants. We know exactly what's happening with the Democratic Party. We know that they've exploited us for over 6 decades. And we are saying, just like Moses said to Pharaoh, let my people go.